Let's see if this is done loading. Another week, another chance to partake in Mario. Never a bad time for that. Got my drinks ready to go. Got the game set up. Just gotta double check the stream. Alright, everything sounds good. We'll just give it a couple more seconds. Excuse me. Alright, we're gonna turn that down. Everything sounds decent. Alright, as you can see from the title, we are going to be playing Super Mario World. This is the flagship title for the Super Nintendo. It's also the sequel to Mario Bros. 3, which we played earlier on the channel a couple of days ago. And as promised, we are continuing with Super Mario World. Now, we're probably wondering, well, if we're doing a Mario Marathon, two things. Why don't you start with Mario 1 or Lost Levels or 2? And why are you skipping the ones on the GameCube? And I'll be perfectly honest with you, I don't think the GameCube, the Game Boy, I'm skipping the Game Boy games. Why am I skipping the Game Boy games? Because, well, quite frankly, I don't think those games are all that good. They're not fun to watch, they're not cool to listen to, they sound like just nails on a chalkboard, they run like crap. Nobody cares. In an actual Mario Marathon, nobody cares about those games. And as for the stuff on the NES, just to reiterate, I don't think either can't speak, either version of Mario Bros. 2 is all that good. And quite frankly, Mario Bros. 1 is fine, but I think I can beat that game in one sitting, so there's really no point adding it to the catalog. Besides, I want to start off with something that I actually enjoy, and Mario Bros. 3 was definitely that game. But we're not here to talk about Mario Bros. 3, we're here to talk about... Whoa, these controls, they're different. We are here to talk about Mario World. And I almost died. That would have been embarrassing as hell. Get out of here. So, the thing is, I'm not sure if this is true or not, but I'm pretty certain this game is called Mario Brothers 4 in Japan. And whenever you look up, like, Super Mario Bros. 4, this is usually what's going to pop up. Like, I know technically there's new Super Mario Brothers that could easily take that spot, or any plethora of other games like, I don't know, the aforementioned games on the Game Boy, but this is usually like this is the true sequel to Mario Bros. 3. And this is usually considered one of, if not the greatest one in the series. I don't... At one point I would have agreed with that statement. I certainly can see the argument there, but me personally, if we're talking like classic Mario, I do think Mario Bros. 3, as of right now, it is better than the Mario World, but hey, that can change with this playthrough. But like I said earlier, if this is your favorite, I can see the argument. If you say that Super Mario Bros. 3 is your favorite, cheese 'em. I can see that. I can even see people who like fawn over 64. I mean, I certainly look forward to playing it in the retrospective. In fact, outside of, I think, maybe Galaxy, it's probably the one I look forward to playing the most. Just because I actually have a lot to say about that game. I guess I will go for points. Normally, I'm not really much of a points guy, but we're going to need all the lives we can, I think. So, why don't I think Mario World is as good as Mario Bros. 3? There's a few reasons. Like, for one, I think the music is highly overrated in this game. I think when you actually sit back and think of what this has brought to us, like, objectively speaking, most of the songs in this game are, like, what, one melody, but just, like, different versions of it. And I always thought that was kind of lazy. Like, the earlier Mario games never had, like, that robust of a catalog when it came to the OST. But Mario World in particular, I felt was particularly lazy. Like they stretched this motif as far as they could, to where there's like I think 5 versions of it in one game. Oh man, I'll tell you what. Coke Zero. If you're trying to avoid filling up on gas, this is not this is the drink to avoid. So even though there's fewer levels in Mario World, I think they're a bit longer traditionally than the ones in 3. And yeah, it's just the nature. I'm gonna be doing a lot of comparisons between this and 3 because those are the 2 games to compare. Like everything else, it's kind of solved. Like everyone knows that like the best NES game is so and so, but with the Super Nintendo, it's a bit more nuanced. Like you ask any you ask 10 people what's the best game on the NES, they'll usually come back with the same answer of Mario Bros. 3, but with the Super Nintendo and beyond, people have diverging opinions, and even though everyone loves this game, I almost never see it top anyone's top 10 list. Like, it definitely was not the favorite for Screw Attack. It wasn't the favorite for IGN or GameSpot or Game Informer. Uh, and again, everyone agrees pretty much universally that this is a great Mario game, but I mean, sometimes the right answer is just right. Like, there's a reason why Mario Bros. 3 was up until, like, you know, it still is considered, like, one of the best-selling games in the franchise. There's a reason why it still cracks top 10s. Like, it's pretty much etched in a stone. Damn it. Whatever. And it's not really hard to see why. Now, I don't know if Mario World's levels, like, starting out, they're pretty good, but I do feel like later on they do start to drag in ways where, like, you kind of feel like the levels were just a bit too drawn out. But it's not all negatives. Like, Mario World definitely controls a lot better. Like, in Mario 3, there was a bit of a floatiness to the controls. Like, you always felt like Mario had just a little bit of slippiness to him. Here, there's no such issue. This is probably the best Mario controls in 2D until you get to, like, New Super Mario Bros. U, where there's just so many, like, checks and balances in place and so many, like, get-out-of-jail-free cards. Not only that, but I feel like this is the last genuinely, like, somewhat, I don't want to say difficult, but, like, I feel like the newer Mario games in particular, like, maybe 64 for controls, but, like, this is the last one where the game purposely just doesn't give you the victory. Like, it's the last one in the series, in my opinion, where you just kind of had to work to get the achievement. Every game after that is just, like, maybe it's just me getting older or having, like, played these games to death, but I feel like the newer games are way easier than the older ones, until you get to stuff like the secret levels of Galaxy 2. Although that said, this game is still peanuts compared to something like, say, going for 100% in Mario Sunshine, or, heaven forbid, Mario The Lost Levels, a game that is, like, so fundamentally broken that it almost feels like a ROM hack. Like, if someone ever tells you that, oh, my favorite game is The Lost Level, they're just wrong. They're not only wrong, but they're straight up lying to you. Why can't I hit this? Yeah, whatever. Something that really kind of annoyed me, though, with Mario 3 was just, did anyone else get the feeling that the star was, like, basically useless in that game? Like, you get it, and by the time you get running with that thing, it's already done. I don't know if I recall, but, like, was Iggy the first person we fought in Mario 3? I know they mixed up the order in this game. I think Iggy was, like... God, I'm trying to think. Which one was Iggy again? Was he the one on the ball? How the hell did that hit me? I genuinely don't remember. Like, I always get him, Lemmy, and Larry mixed up. And it makes sense. Like, two of them I know are twins in, like, the little lore that exists in Mario. Man, I kind of wish Nintendo was a bit more ambitious with the story for this game. Or, like, really any of these. I feel like they have kind of been on autopilot since Mario, maybe Sunshine. And that's why when they're doing the movie now, they kind of have to go with Galaxy because, like, if nothing else, they have characters to work off of, like Rosalina and Bowser Jr., who can add a bit more, like, little meat to the plot there is. Like, there's so little meat to the plot of Mario that it's basically vegan. Get in! God damn it! Get out of here! I will say, like, graphically, this game still holds up really goddamn well. Like, I think that's another point for that. So, like, the controls and the graphics, obviously, are just way better in Mario World. And that's basically... I think this game was built with the mindset of, like, hey, we need to sell and outdo the Sega Master Drive, or whatever the hell they were selling at the time. Actually, it's called the Shut up, nerd. I know it's called the Genesis. I know it's called something else overseas. Shut up, stupid. Oh my god. There's so many pop-ups with the computer. I don't need to be told every time there's an update. Freaking Asus. And this is the first level where apparently I lose everything. Anyway, as I was saying, this is the first level where you get the cape, which, in my opinion, might just be the most broken power-up in Mario history. And it makes sense, because, like, this is the only power-up, besides the Fire Flower, in the entire game. So, if you're somebody who really liked that, that part of Mario Bros. 3, which, again, I don't mean to compare it, but, damn it. Are these just random? I have to get at least one of these, right? Okay. Oh, fuck you. Ah! Friggin' tease. I really need to get the order down for these. But yeah, so if you're someone who... Oh my god. But yeah, bye, Yoshi. Okay, hi, Yoshi! Huh. Ain't that a son of a gun. But yeah, that aspect of moving over from Mario 3 to this just got lost. So, there's no Tanuki suit. There's, no Frog suit. There's no Hammer Brother. There's no Leaf, which is fine because you don't really need it for this. Can I fly with him? God damn it. Okay, I know there's like a secret up here. Okay, yeah, thank you. I don't need this crap. Dude! They just keep spawning in. Huh. You know, I kind of don't want to do the secret areas. Like, if I end up doing all the secret areas in this game, we're going to be here forever. And the only one where it's actually, like, required to go through the secret entrance is, like, 2/3 of the game through the Force of Illusion. Oh, my lord. Why am I dying, like, getting hit so often? I don't know, maybe it's because I, like, actually practiced Mario 3 before playing it, but nevertheless. But, before I lose my train of thought yet again, it sucks, like, the power-ups were, like, the best part of Mario 3, and they were the most universally praised about it, besides, like, the level design. And it's unfortunate that for whatever reason Nintendo just abandoned that in favor of the cape and like literally I think Yoshi. Like I know there's different Yoshis, holy crap, that you can get in here, but for the life of me I cannot remember them. Like I don't even remember if there's like the light Yoshi, the one that's like able to shine in a cave or something. Bye. But yeah, here we go with like the Mario World theme, and you can once again hear it. Same song throughout the entire ordeal. And again, it's not a bad song. Like it's definitely like a noteworthy melody. It just when you hear it like level after level after level, like even this, like I know it sounds different right now, but it's the same damn melody. Also, there's a secret entrance in here too, I believe. Nah. Also, have you noticed that like when Mario goes to like have Yoshi spit his tongue out, he bops him in the back of the head? I really don't know what was going on with Mario back in the day, but he was just like one abusive monster. Like the way he treats Yoshi, the way he treated Donkey Kong. And I'm not just saying that because he's my avatar. Like, I think Mario is like genuinely a jerk. Go away, stupid bats. God damn it. Haha! Yay! No! Hmm. Too easy. One thing I do like about this game more than Mario 3, though, is the fact that you can't... Burn, burn, burn. You can go back and play all these levels. Why? Where is, like, the hit... The invincibility frames on this? Yoshi. We need to talk. Anyway. So, one thing I like about this game over the other one is the fact that you can just go back and replay all these levels again. So, they did make this in the mind that, yeah, you would go through the levels multiple times, multiple iterations, just to find all the secret entrances and exits. And I've always... I wish there was a way in Mario Bros. 3 to where, like, if you finish a level, or if your partner does, if you're playing that two-player, you can always go back and play that level too if you want to. Because I can't tell you how frustrating it would be if, like, say you died on 1-3, for example, and your partner beat it, but you wanted to play 1-3 again just to retry it. The fact that they don't let you do that is odd. Also, there was no save in Super Mario Bros. 3. I mean, I get it. That was just limitations of the hardware. But that's just another reason why I'm not particularly too nostalgic for the NES. Like, I know Mario Bros. 3 is not that long of a game, but not everyone wants to sit there for 3.5, 4 hours and go through 8 levels, or I'm sorry, 8 different worlds just to beat the game. Like, there's a reason why the Game Boy Advance port of that has a save function. I mean, I like games that don't require me to put my life on hold, and I could theoretically beat in one sitting. But I also like to, like, walk away and, you know, eat some popcorn and not have to worry about the power going out, for example. Or heaven forbid if it's, like, an online game and the internet goes out. mean, that's the main reason why people don't like the Infinity mode of Dead Rising, for example, because it's just like any game that requires you to play it straight for like 24 hours just to get an achievement is just that. I'm surprised anyone thought that was a good idea. I didn't even need that. That was just for vanity. That means I really do wish this level was just a little bit faster. Why did I do that? Apparently there is a way to like move the camera over a little bit, but I honestly cannot. I don't know how they do that. Friggin' trap. But I can see why there's so many like boo houses and underground levels in this game, because if they didn't, you can pretty much with this power up just fly through like half the game. That's just, they knew the cape was broken. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Nope. Well, at least I got, what, 3 lives out of this? 4. Oh, nice! Yeah, I can see that. Then how the hell do you go about getting the stars? Do you punch it in the middle? And we'll figure it out next time. I'm not gonna lie, I've never been a big fan of the ghost levels either. I always found them to be, like, overly convoluted, completely antithetical to what makes Mario platforming great, and they slow the game down to a frickin' halt. I also find them to be, like, really just chock full of gimmicky bullshit. And the music is not that good. Get in there! What are you doing? I think that's actually, like, these are the levels that kill people the most. Not because they're, like, hard per se, but just because they bore the hell out of you. Like, that crap. On the first try, who the hell would have guessed that? I'm really surprised that worked. I wasn't even sure you can even get that high. Grab it! I don't really have, like, that whole much to say about this, like, in comparison to the bigger, series. Like, it's definitely one of my, favorites. Like, it still cracks the top 10. And, honestly, out of all the games, like, for when they were made, this one probably has the strongest case for holding up the best. That said, I don't know if this would make my top 5. Because I've played quite a few of these games. Like, the only Mario game that I haven't played at the time of this recording is Mario Wonder. And yes, I have played the one called Mario Run, which is some mobile bullshit that, hey, they still consider part of the mainline series, but it's mid. The game plays itself for the most part. You're just tapping a button to make Mario jump. Alright, let's see if I got it. Aha! Oh! Nice. Ah. Oh. We had such a promising start, too. Ah! Little bastard. Wait, can you get 40 points in here? I thought you could. Like, if you go beyond perfect somehow, you get 40 points. Huh. I remember this game being, like, longer than, Mario 3, but we're already, like, almost at the second castle. Maybe it's because I'm not, like, going crazy with the secret finding. Maybe, like, that's where the longevity actually comes from this. Like, I will give it this. Like, this has a much better, like, post-game than Mario 3. In large part because it was actually built around doing more than one playthrough. There we go. There's my favorite power-up. Also, I really wish they incorporated more Mario's moves into Smash Brothers. Like, if you go back and you look at like all his stuff, besides the Flood, all of his moves come from like the early games. So there's no spinning move from Galaxy, for example. There's no functionality with Cappy outside of like one of his taunts, which, you know, whatever. Damn, dude. Star. Haha. Like, Mario, and really a lot of these characters from like the early Smash games, have such a dated playstyle, and they are becoming a big victim to power creep, where you have characters like Joker, who have like all these different like moves and skill sets to throw at players, and everyone who's been playing like, whatever, who's been playing like Donkey Kong or, you know, God forbid, Captain Falcon, they're running on the same kit since, like, 2001, 2008. I keep forgetting you can do that. And that's why I'm kind of hoping that, like, the new Smash Brothers game is a reboot. That way they can, like, cut the fat down, go back to, like, I think the roster should be, like, 40 characters at most at launch. Have them all be veterans, but just have, like, retooled kits. Like, there's some characters who are so fundamentally broken and so unviable that the feature to go back and rework their kits was basically, like, it needs to be invoked. I'm, of course, talking about characters like Ganondorf, Kirby to an extent, Mario for sure, Donkey Kong. The fact that Donkey Kong does not have a single projectile of any sort, so like no barrels to throw, no banana peels. The fact that he has none of that, and instead he has like a down pound or a down ground pound, is just like, how is this useful? Like, I swear to God, Sakurai goes in there and he purposely ruins characters. Not only that with Smash Brothers, but like, the focus on having such a robust roster has come to the extent of all sorts of stuff. Like, we're not going to get a subspace emissary-like mode so long as the roster size remains this large. And then it's gotten to the point where, because they're constantly having to patch like 80-plus characters, almost 90 people, they've had to like resort to getting rid of stuff like trophies. Remember how awesome that was? I'm sorry, but like, between you and me, I would much rather have a subspace emissary-like mode, or hell, even an adventure mode from Melee, or a more balanced roster, plus trophies, and all these different cool little modes, over having 3 different versions of Star Fox and yet another Fire Emblem character. Oh my god, what is happening? Maybe I should, like, focus on the game, yeah? I almost died, like, what, 6 times there? I lost all my power-ups. Well, shoot, that's convenient. I'm really surprised this thing didn't, like, cheap out and give me a, like a mushroom. You piece of crap. Also, not for nothing, like, I know bosses aren't really the strong suit for the Mario series, but, oh god. Even by this stage, I think we were all getting sick and tired of the Koopalings. And the fact that, like, them and Bowser Jr. are, like, the main boss for the majority of the new Super Mario Bros. Games is so frustrating. Also, not for nothing, but isn't it kind of strange that, like, New Super Mario Bros. Has all this variety in bosses? Like, you got Dry Bones Bowser, you've got Bowser himself, you got Petey Piranha, Bowser Jr. in a mech. You have all these different, like, bosses you can fight in that game, and yet, in every subsequent game in that series, or that sub-series, they just resort to using the whole Koopalings or Bowser Jr. And then they save Daddy Bowser for the end. That felt so wrong calling him that, I apologize. Die. Haha. Yeah, Daddy Bowser. Someone's gonna clip that for sure. You know, if people, like, get down to watching this the same way they do some other people, but, I'm not too concerned about it. If nothing else, this will be fun to go back and clip and turn into, like, little snippets. I did notice that, unlike the first time, it seems as if the streams didn't fail. Like, so there's no, like, missing chunks of playthrough. So, hey, if nothing else, I can turn that into one giant video at the end, and people can actually find it without having to go through, like, the live tab. Yeah. Alright, there's gotta be a secret here, right? Really? Nothing? There's no point in this hill? Did they really just put hills here to make it look not so barren and empty? That's strange. Come on, give me a life. Damn it. But yeah, look at that. You see how the star didn't immediately disappear the moment you got it? That's a point for you, Mario World. Whoo! Super Slide. That could have ended very badly. Ah! Dog, where are the lives in this game? I feel like I should have bopped into, like, at least one of them by now. I mean, I get the game is not that hard, but, like, I feel I should have gotten, like, at least some kind of secret. You know, I keep thinking that you can, like, wall jump, and I'm half tempted to, like, hit the wall and go flying, but... Whack. But I remember that's only in, like, the new Mario games. Bastard. You can kill his football? I didn't know that. Well, let's get some lives. Ba-da-ba-ba. Alright, so I think it's the middle you have to go under. Nope. Nope. You gotta be frickin' kidding me. There was nothing consistent about that. Maybe we gotta hit the one on the far right? Give me 1 second. What are these things called again? Button levels? Yeah. Super Mario World, all switches. Because I'm, like, fairly certain that it's in this level. Like, I know if it's red, that means you didn't find the secret entrance. Okay, so it is in this level. And you gotta get that switch. Alright, yep. Okay, I think I know where it is. If I don't get it the first time, we're not gonna waste too much time on it. Because I can't tell you, like, one of the worst things I feel you can do as a streamer, like in this... What the hell? Coach, can I get a replay on that? Me wants to call bullcrap. But, I feel like one of the worst things, like, you can do in this ADHD-ridden, timeline we live in, yeah, we'll go with that, is having to having to subjugate people going through and watching the same level on repeat over and over again. Like, I think if you can't beat the level in, like, 3 to 5 times, like, without some kind of improvement, you need to just, like, end the stream right there and go back and practice or something. Unless that is the point of the stream. But if you're somebody who's, like, pushing for variety, then you're kind of doing it wrong. Yeah. Later, Chucklefuck. Oh my god. I really feel like I should have seen that switch by now. Did I miss it? Goddamn turtle. Bro! There we go. Alright, I think we found it. Where's the key? There it is. How the hell does swimming with this work? Alright, we found it. Sweet. Ba-ba-ba-ba. You piece of shit. That's gonna be gone now, right? Okay, phew! Nervous. Although, I guess in hindsight, with, like, the coin, like, the Yoshi coins you can get, the regular coins that can get after 100, and the minigame after you get, like, 100 points, or whatever the hell those things are called, getting extra lives shouldn't be that difficult, but still. And hey, at least it's not Mario 64, where if you put the game down, come back to it, all of a sudden, you're like, even though you just spent the last hour or so farming lives, guess what? You turn the game off, you have a life, too bad, you're going back to 3. I would say that that's maybe a design flaw, but no, they do that in Mario Galaxy too. But at least with Mario Galaxy, you're not, like, fighting the camera or the controls. That's just... I like Mario 64, too. Like, I really... Like, again, I like all these games. You know, some clearly more than others, though. But, like, there's a lot of stuff with 64 that, I think, had it not been for the huge influx of people who are around at the time, I'm really surprised that 64 is still, like, it's considered, like, the best Mario game. Like, even among, like, the classic ones, I'm like, I don't know about that, Chief. I don't think it's nearly as good as World or, you know, or 3. Maybe that's an idea I can do, to finish off the marathon. Make a tier list of the Mario games, and hell, maybe I'll even rank them. I probably won't go back and play some of these, like, I recently went back and I played, oh my god. Haha! 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 anyway, I recently went back and I played Mario Land on the Game Boy, and same thing for Mario Land 2. Like, I get that it's really important to, like, the lore to an extent because it introduces Wario, and he himself is actually a pretty decent boss fight because he uses a lot of power-ups that Mario does. But just the fact that the game moves so slow. Even compared to, like, Mario Brothers on the NES, it moves really slow. That's just the nature of the beast with the Game Boy. Like, the Game Boy, is pretty much the only Nintendo system that I'll never go back and I'll play. Like, there's nothing on the Game Boy that I'm just like, hell yeah! Like, I'm not a big fan of the Zelda game on it. I don't care about any of the Mario stuff. The Metroid game, I'll play the remake to that, but, like, the game itself is not that good. Pokemon Red and Blue are fine. Yellow's fine. Although, to be fair, I have not played the Zelda games on it. The, Oracle of Seasons and Ages. That might be part of, a future marathon. Which, speaking of marathons, we know that I'm doing the Mario games, and I'm pretty confident that after this I'm going to be doing Donkey Kong, but after that I don't know what I want to do as far as marathons go. Like, do I want to finish up, like, the Mario platformer, or, like, the Mario City platformers, and going back and play, say, Yoshi? Or do I want to move on to something, like, really big and bombastic, like, say, Zelda? Which, oh my god, if I'm going to go back and I'm going to play the Zelda games, that's going to be a hell of a commitment. Like, I'll be playing that stuff for months. Zelda is not Mario. Zelda requires just a bit more requires a bit more juice out of you, Cotton. Sneaky son of a bitch. Get in the door. But yeah, do you see what I mean, though, with, like, the ghost levels, just drawing stuff out and wasting your time? Like, I normally wouldn't suggest this, but I really do wish there was a way to, like, fly over the level and just get it over with. I've never enjoyed the ghost levels. Like, even when they were fresh, I never liked them. But, speaking of the marathons, something I do kind of, like, want to put up to, like, either a poll or, like, an ask. And that's the question of, so after this, like, we knew it's going to be Mario 3, and we knew that we were going to follow that up with, Mario World. But after this, do I want to go to Yoshi's Island, which is technically Mario World 2, or do we want to jump straight into Mario 64? Because Mario 64 is definitely going to be played in the series, but, and I do love Yoshi's Island. I actually think Yoshi's Island is better than Mario World, to be honest. But that said, do I consider that a Mario game? Like, do you consider that a Mario game? I personally consider it a Zelda. I consider it a Yoshi game. But it's at the time, because I don't think they were planning for Yoshi, like, Yoshi's Island to be as big as it was. Like, Yoshi just exploded in popularity. Like, he was already popular before that, just by nature of being, like, one of the biggest Mario characters at the time. Phew. I'm really surprised that worked. But, with Yoshi's Island, the fact that he started getting spin-offs, going as far back as, like, the NES, too. Like, they went back, and they made a puzzle game featuring Yoshi, which is bonkers. I can't think of another time where, like, Nintendo actually did that, where, like, normally it feels like they abandon their systems and they never touch it ever again. But, like, with the NES, it was going so strong that they're like, hey, you know what, just let's release some bullshit for it. And that's why you had games like Kirby's Adventure coming out when the Super Nintendo was, like, halfway through its life. Like, that sort of shit would never happen because Nintendo does this thing nowadays where, like, they release a new system and almost immediately they dump their old one. Like, they pretend the old one doesn't exist anymore. Now, that's true for their home consoles, but handhelds are a little bit different. Like, I remember when the Switch came out, the 3DS was still... it was kind of getting games up until, like, 2019, maybe? But, outside of that, like, the Switch comes out, Wii U's dead. The Wii U comes out, the Wii is dead. Uh, the Wii comes out, they drop the GameCube pretty darn quickly, to the point where I'm pretty sure Twilight Princess came out first on the Wii, instead of the GameCube. Which, by the way, if I could ever track down, like, a GameCube version of Twilight Princess and not have it cost an arm and a leg, that would be fantastic. Like, I mean, it's not that I can't afford it. It's just a matter of principle. I don't want to spend, like, $60, $70, $120, $150 for a game on a console that I could have purchased X amount of years ago. Like, that, it's just, no. But I've noticed ever since the pandemic, nobody wants to get rid of their stuff. And it's gotten so bad trying to get physical media now that trying to find a physical copy of, like, hell, even PS2 games is starting to, like, be a problem. Which is something I thought would never happen. Weirdly enough, the 64, buying that console, even in box, is still pretty cheap. Like, that'll cost you a few hundred. Like, maybe, like, $250, $300, I think. I don't know, it's been a while since I've, like, looked into the price of goods, or the price of, complete in-box systems like that. But the real kick in the ass is finding controllers, games, the memory card, the rumble slot. Oh my god! The rumble. What the hell? No! That would have pissed... How did I not stop that? Really? Oh, fuck you. Later, douche. Oh, wait, he spawns back, doesn't he? Fudge. So, why did that not kill him last time? Hurry the hell up. Ugh. I get it. They're literally just doing this to make you look at how pretty the graphics are. I almost fell for that. I don't even remember what I was talking about. I'm so distracted by, like, all the miscellaneous things bopping around. Hurry, stupid fireball. Thank you. Haha. Get in there. Oh my gosh. Okay, I really feel like there should be, like, a hidden block or something. Like, you see this? How there's, like, no hidden block? There's no, like, recharge station for the, for those of us who are not, perhaps, Mario experts. I'm really surprised. Like, there's so much dead space where I'm like, Okay, how is there not an item here? Like, this feels like a perfect opportunity to have, like, a hidden 1-up or something. Oh, well, at least we get, like, another buffer state. What?! How did that count? God damn it! What?! What?! Oh, that was bullshit. That was bullshit. Like, I'm kind of half tempted to use the rewind feature for that. Like, that's genuine bullshit. That should not have killed me. Fuck you. I'm actually kind of angry. Like, I'm not going to snap the controller and break it in half because these things aren't cheap anymore, Nintendo. Oh my god. Which, by the way, like, is it me? Or is it, like, downright criminal that Nintendo is charging people, like, $80 for controllers? Like, I could be mistaken, right? But, like, has that always been the case? Have they always been, like, $80, $90, $100? Because it sure doesn't feel like it to me. To me, that seems like some, post-recession nonsense. Bro, what the fuck? Did not mean to grab it. Ugh. There's nothing but pain. I wonder what's even in that area anyway. Also, this level, I'm not saying it's hard. Not, because it's not. But, probably could have used a checkpoint. Just saying. Haha! How is there not a life system? Or like even an item? That's the thing, like, you get so frustrated and you just want to, like, get back to where you were, and then the game pulls the rug underneath you by doing that shit again. And that's one of the problems with having, like, slightly longer levels. Like, I do feel like the levels in, Mario World do kind of drag just, like, I feel like they're a minute and a half too long for, like, every one of these. Like, every Mario level I feel like should be beaten in under, like, 3 minutes or less. Although, towards the end of Mario 3, they were starting to get a little cutthroat. Like, I feel like I was always running out of... Come on! Ugh! I feel like I was always running out of time on that level. Alright, hopefully this... You know what? That's actually pretty generous. Alright, I should be able to get this time. You know, if the game will stop, like, cucking me like that. Bro! Bitch! That's fucking horseshit! Like, that's the thing. You can't... There's no safe spot for you to go. Like, that's genuinely bad. The fact that there are no... Oh my god, go away! The fact that there's, like, no, like, safe spot for you to move. Alright, drop it. God damn it! Really? Alright, game, you're starting to annoy me. Move. Oh, gosh. This music is actually putting me to sleep. Maybe I should have gotten Snapple for this occasion. Die. Whoa! The thing is, like, I like all these drinks. Like, I like tea, I like black coffee, I like all this stuff. But they stain the hell out of your teeth. Like, you go to brush them, and then go. And then you look at your smile in the reflection, and you always have, like, this nice sheen of just burnt yellow. And you're like, yes! Just what I wanted! But that's what games like, that's what levels like this do to you. Oh, and unlike Mario 3, yeah, again, another comparison, another win for Mario 3, there's no way to hoard power-ups. So if you did exceptionally well in the beginning, and you were just, like, doing really well, guess what? That's not going to carry over to, like, the newer ones. So, if you're struggling in World 4, guess what? You're going to stay struggling in World 4, motherfucker. Alright, I swear to God if I lose this time. What?! Son of a whore! Thank you. Oh! Oh, thank God! Dude, he was annoying. I think he might actually be the hardest boss in this game. Also, wait a minute! So, if you lose your power-up in Mario 3, do you go back to small in that game too? I don't think you do. Oh my God, so they brought back the 2-hit rule. Which is probably why people are so reluctant to let go of Yoshi. Because Yoshi's basically a get-out-of-jail-free card when it comes to damage. Hell yeah, I want to save! You think I want to play that shit again? Ew. I gotta pause for a second. Ah, well, Apex, you know, if you don't like the idea of, like, coffee and soda and tea staining your teeth, you can always drink water. Ugh, who the hell drinks water in current year? Although, maybe I should. Holy crap. I'm always afraid those things are gonna stab me. But weirdly enough, I think you can, like, do the, You know, I knew the moment I missed it on the first jump I was going to die. The game literally baited me into death. You know, at least when Mario Brothers 3 would troll you, it was always with an extra life. Here, the game's, like, actively malicious. And it's just one of those, like, little micro-annoyances where I'm like, okay. Yeah, this is, not as good as Mario 3, yet again. Bro, like, why does that have to... Like, it flings itself, like, 100 feet in the air, and you can't grab it. And they know you can't grab it. It's such a rotten thing to do. What a horrible design choice. Oh, yeah, it's been a while since you've had, Yoshi, isn't it? Can I go down there? Yes! Is this a secret area? I'm being real. I genuinely don't remember. Is that just a way to bypass the level? What the? I mean, that's cool and all, but, like, really? There's no extra lives? There's no, like, hidden level? Like, it's such a low... It's such a high-risk, low-reward situation where it makes me wonder, like, who the hell would do this? We seem to love 23 on here, don't we? Alright, let's see if we can do this. Oh, fuck you! That's such bull. Like that, it's just these little micro instances of annoying crap that really just hurt the replayability on this for me. Although I will say this, this game has really good variety when it comes to the enemies. Like, I don't recall, but, like, were the moles in any other games before this? And then, of course, they gotta, like, ruin my point by doing stupid bullcrap like that. But, man, at least with the frustrations that people had with these games is, like, tangible to the game itself. And at least there's no blatant anti-consumer business practices going on here. Like, that would be Nintendo later down the road. Although they were way more ruthless when it came to, like, third parties and retailers. Like, the stunts they kept pulling routinely with guys like Toys R Us, I'm really surprised they weren't sued over that. You gotta be freaking kidding me. The fact that, like, they said, hey, you're not gonna be able to carry our stuff if you carry our opponents, which, outside of the soda industry, I don't think that's ever been done before. Like, this idea, like, hey, if you run our opponents' movies in the theater, then you will no longer be able to, like, host our stuff. Like, imagine if, like, Disney said that. You're basically... You have an entire business held hostage right then and there. Oh my god, will you get out of here, Mario? Thank you. Where are we? Sweet. Why does that keep happening? Where, like, the moment we get a life, you just instantly die. I mean, it makes for a good, like, a good clip and all, but, like... God damn it, is it annoying. Oh, thank the stars. Dude, where the hell have you been? That's the thing about Yoshi, like, if you get this fucker, you better hold on to him for dear life. What the hell? Oh, wow. This is the stupidest power-up I have ever seen. It's not even like a power-up, it's just annoying. Like, who cares? Gets you one... Fuck. Oh, alright, there's something worth it. I was literally just about to leave it. Really? Get it! Yeah! I got this. Bitch! This is gonna be a life, isn't it? You know, in Mario Bros. 3, that would have been a life that you would have had to run down and get. And it would have been tricky, and it would have been over a ravine, but at least it would be mentally stimulating for, like, I don't know, 15 seconds? And that came out before this. Just a thought, Mario World. Just a thought. Back to the game. I know there's one level you can get to later on that allows you to like go past the checkpoint, and if you keep going, you hit another checkpoint, and that takes you to like an alternative world. Also, did anyone else feel like World 3 lasted just a bit too long, in my opinion, and World 4 is like almost over? Like, it feels like we just got done fighting, what was his name? Larry? Lemmy? Kenny? From South Park? Whoa! That was surprising. Oh my god, how do I get out of here? Huh. Nope. Not taking that bait. Oh, come on! Oh my god, after all that fucking hallway? Bro! Well, I guess it's not all that bad. At least we didn't At least we didn't lose Yoshi. You know, the real MVP of this game. Because it sure as hell is not the Fire Flower. Bitch. Wow. That was, like, frame perfect. Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, that right there. That proves they want you to get hit. And they want you to get hit yet again. Wow. I mean, I'll give them this. It does add some tension. Like, that right there, that's some Banjo-Kazooie shit right there. Open. I'm still kind of salty over the whole getting hit and, yeah. And then getting crushed or falling into the fire pit. Whoa. Haha. God! I can't keep track of all these stupid turtles. This is just like an elementary school. Little Apex, where's the pet turtle? The fire drill went off, and you were supposed to take it out with us. That was me? Oh no, Larry! We never saw him again. Although our pet eagle was pretty full that day. Interesting. Did that window in the background just open? No, it's just a glitch. Okay, I thought my mind was playing tricks on me. Ludwig, already? Well, that's bull. Haha. There's a... Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting about the time limit. That's weird. Normally they save this guy for the end, but I guess that wasn't written in stone yet. Oh, well, he was still pretty easy. Yeah, because I thought, like... I could be mistaken, but isn't he usually, like, considered the de facto boss of the Koopalings? So to not have him here is interesting. I'm glad that, Okay, that's pretty funny. I'm glad that they, like, mix it up, if nothing else, so you're never really certain who you're going to be fighting in one world or the next. And speaking of variety, let's just say, like, the way Mario goes about getting rid of these castles, like, they probably could have gotten away with, you know, Mario just stepping on the castle and then it gets destroyed. But no, they instead came up with, like, a bunch of different ways. So, like, he'll use TNT, or he'll step on it, or he'll throw a bomb, or, you know, he'll give one of the castles the middle finger, and then it'll be like, ah, you can't, I don't like this, and then it gets canceled. What the hell was I talking about? Oh yeah, the fun video game that I was playing. And around this time is when I usually start to lose interest in Mario World, which is kind of weird because I feel like the peak isn't nearly as high. Like, I kind of wonder if maybe I should have played this and then gone back to 3. Because, man, 3 spoils you. Nope! Not doing it. Yes, Yoshi. You were worth the life. Like, Yoshi's just standing there. It's like, did you get it? And he's like, yes. What did it cost? Not much. How the hell did he die? Okay. That was questionable. That's the thing. Like, there's so many times where I get hit in this game and I'm like, no. Like that. That was kind of bullshit, wasn't it? Whack. Oh, you know what? I'm calling it right now. I need a Yoshi for this, didn't I? Oh, no. Oh! But I do need to hurry. Because I feel like this is going to go away pretty damn quickly. Can I get out of here? Also, the fact that the levels are slightly longer this time around is also a bad thing because these goddamn ghost houses. These motherfucking ghost houses. I'm so tired of playing them. I wish they would just go away and never come back into the game. Okay, I'm back from my little micro break. Let's do this. Don't worry, I'm totally not angry after having to play yet another ghost level so quickly. Hello, King Boo. Or Big Boo, or whatever the hell you are. Whoa! Be gone, big bitch! You know, I'm fairly certain that you can do, you know, this whole maneuver on them and just bounce on their head, but I'm not going to test it because, as we've clearly established, there's so many times where bullshit will just hit you, and it really shouldn't have, but the game will count it as a hit, and you're like, alright, I guess I'll just have to deal with it. You know, it's like divorce proceedings. You don't want it to happen, but it's just something you gotta... What did I hit? It's just something you have to deal with. Routinely. Over and over again. Alright, I guess I'll go fuck myself. Get me out of here! The hell is this? What is this place? Oh, thank God! You know, I didn't even care about getting the extra points. I just wanted to get out of that level. Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure the part where, like, it starts to go into the right and you instinctively go, like, want to jump up there, I'm pretty sure that shit's a frickin' trap. You know what I think the problem with this game is that it's sandwiched, thank you, in between, fuck you, the greatness of Yoshi's Island and Mario 3. Which, by the way, there needs to be a drinking game at this point about how many times I bring that game up. Come on, come on. Aha! Slut. Jump, Mario! God, will you die? Speaking of Mario enemies, you know what's really surprising is, like, all the people who were pushing for Waluigi, I can't imagine how, like, trolled they must have felt when the Piranha Plant, not PD Piranha, but just Piranha Plant, of all the Mario characters, was added to Smash Brothers. You know what? I like that addition. I like that addition because he is such a degenerate pick that, like, all the people who were pushing for guys like Sans and Goku and God, who was the other turd burger that people always want in these frickin' games? Like Kratos? Like, all you fucking bums pushing for these characters that have no business being in Smash Brothers, you just got trolled. Sakurai, the thing is, he sees the numbers in those polls, and he sees how y'all will sim for Goku, Sans, Shrek, goddamn Deadpool, and he's like, PD Piranha. Or, I'm sorry, Piranha Plant. And I love that. I love that you had that to look forward to. I'm glad that that got to be the straw that destroyed your spirit, and yet even more so than when you saw that he was a assist trophy yet again. I'm sorry, but, like, Waluigi has always been a dumb character. Like, they literally... Keep in mind, they only made this dude because they needed a partner for Wario. Now, they could have just paired him up with Yoshi. Where the hell are we going? You know, they could have done anything with him. They could have put him up with, like, an actual character. But, like... God, Wario, like, Waluigi is such a lazy design. Like, bad Mario was already stupid enough, but to, like, have bad Luigi, like, and they're not even brothers. Like, that's not confirmed. That's not a thing. Does beating this actually get me anything? Oh, here comes the hammer. Which, by the way, Bowser, why do you do this? Why do you put, like, so many of these weird-ass death traps in your, like, castle's architecture? Like, Bowser will routinely... Ah! Oh, that's why, I guess. But he'll routinely fill his palaces with shit that's deadly to him. Which is weird to say, because as an American and having all these, recent events... it's ironic that we have our own houses filled with, like, these deadly instruments of death. God, I don't learn. I don't learn. Because learning is for stupid people. You heard me. I don't even know what that means. Because I'm stupid. Come on, come on, come on! Oh, so I guess the blue thing is over here. So yeah, I'm missing a block somewhere. Not tricking me, Sonny Jim. Except when you are. Ah! Okay, how... Again, how is there not an item block there? Whoa! That was new. Like, this doesn't even feel like a real Mario level. This feels like a level you'd play in, like, Mario Maker or a friggin' ROM hack. Like, Jesus, it's so devious in its design. Like, the fucking Jigsaw Killer would not come up with stuff like this. Ah! Oh, come on! God! Fucking troll. Like, you see what I'm talking about with, like, its troll level design? Okay, so Mario World, perhaps, like, not since Brothers 2, has there been a game with so much fuck you level design. Now, for those who didn't watch the last stream or who don't plan on it, you're... Oh my god, that was so tight! You can clip that shit too. But you're probably wondering, what is fuck you level design? Fuck you level design is design where you're moving forward, and because you can't see the future, it catches you off guard. So, like, the open depths pits. That's a fuck you level design. The spinning, or this thing, that's fuck you level design. The levels that require you to move fast, and then you go there, and then it's like, oh no, you were too fast, though. If it makes you utter the words fuck you, it's that kind of level design. Oh man, Apex, you're swearing a lot. Aren't you afraid of this being, like, demonetized? Well, first of all, no, because I'm not ever, ever going to do this for money. Because that to me is cringe. I am not beholden to the dollar. And that's what makes me better than everybody else. This is going to be a life, isn't it? Oh, a feather, alright. Goodness gracious. Shit's slower than I am. And my mother drank when she had me. Anyway! The hell are these things? You can wipe away their power? Oh, I know what I'm doing. What does that say? Reznor? You know, that's kind of funny. Like, you know, we're in a place called Dinosaur Land, or Dinosaur Island, or Dinosaur World, whatever the hell. Oh! Oh, that's right! It leads to the secret area. Okay. So there is a purpose, just not for this playthrough. I'm having a hard time remembering what this other switch is. Gimme. That was pretty cool. That could have gone better. Whack! That was a nice little detour, but now I'm kind of annoyed because we can't, like, we didn't even get anything out of it. Like, I'm not... Sorry, but we're not doing Star Road on here. Otherwise, this thing would have, like, 5 parts. And having to farm around for these secret levels, I just don't have time for that. And I kind of want to move on to Mario 64 and Sunshine. Like, I think out of all the Mario games, I think Sunshine, Galaxy, yeah. That was when Mario, like, really, really started to peak. Although, to be fair, I did enjoy Odyssey. And 3D World was good. And 3D Land was one of the first, like, true reasons to own a 3DS. Come to think of it, Mario Wonder looks fantastic. God damn, there's a lot of good Mario games. Good job, Nintendo. I mean, I kind of, again, kind of wish your controllers weren't $100, but hey, you know, when your fans are willing to pay $40, $50 for McDonald's Happy Meal toys, so long as they have Rosalina on it, you know, what's to stop you? Alright, we are now going to look to see where exactly this stupid thing is. Oh. Oh, okay. So, apparently the switch is in here, apparently. Also, not for nothing, but, like... Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Have we played a water level yet? I actually don't recall. Like, I think this might actually be the first water level in the entire game. You know, besides the one that we probably skipped. Which, by the freaking way, the water level would be a great opportunity to have a different motif for the music, but once again, like I said in the intro, it's the same damn song. And I just think that's a little bizarre that, like, they have the legendary Koji Kondo here, who's clearly capable of making multiple songs, multiple hits per game, and yet they said, hey, you know what? Just pull a George Williams and rely on your old hits. You know, you don't need to, like, reinvent or, like, go beyond. Oh my god. Did you see that the game just chugged? I'm sorry, but, like, Nintendo got real lazy with these. I feel like they could have, like... I mean, I'm glad they got button mapping in, but could you imagine if they did something similar to, like, the Mega Man collections, like the Anniversary collections, and said, hey, yeah, not only are we going to port over all the games, but we're going to give you, like, options to, like, put the CPU in turbo mode. That way, it can actually run the way it's supposed to. No frame dips, no screen tearing, no bad guys flickering in and out of existence. None of that shit. Ugh! Man, I almost lost it there. And by that, I meant my dinner. Pooping joke. It was, I almost cracked myself, if you will, as the, he almost shattered, as the children would say. Anyway, what is this joke? Fucking abort this shit. Come on, get out of here! Ah! By the way, what the hell are these things anyway? Like sentient landmines? Oh my god. No, 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 no! Yeah, this one was easy to remember. Although, like, that's the thing. The secret exit, it blows your mind because you're like, where the hell do I go with this? But, like, the moment you solve it, you never forget it again. Nope, that's bait. And I don't fall for bait. Except for the master. Anyway. Okay, so I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that's the last switch, which, thank the stars, because I was getting tired of hunting for those stupid things. Unless, of course, there's a hidden switch somewhere. On top of the ones that we've, already established. Save and continue. How long have we been going for? Like, oh, wow, really? Only an hour and a half? Only an hour and a half? Dude, the game's almost over. Like, I think we got this, and we've got this, one level, the castle, for this world. Kind of think of it, like, how the hell are you gonna have less worlds and, you have less worlds, less levels. Oh my god, we totally could have sued Nintendo and gotten away with it. They said a bit more levels, and they lied. Haha! That's alright, I prefer the Fire Flower anyway. I prefer to hit my box. But, oh, yeah, so, about the Mario movie, I'm just gonna put this out there because it's probably gonna be, like, brought up multiple times, especially with, like, in the Galaxy video, because news has come out that they're gonna be making a Galaxy movie. No pun intended, but they can't settle for mediocrity for this one. Like, the first movie will give them a pass because, you know, they're adapting Mario to the stage, but, like, they need to do a bit more than the bare minimum. Like, they went into this movie with the mindset of, like, oh, we don't want to, like, push the envelope. We don't want to upset any of the potential fans. We want to make this for, like, everybody, and we want to be, like, as least challenging as possible. And I feel like they can get away with that once, but you cannot have two movies in a series back-to-back that play it safe. Like, I think there needs to be a risk taken with this. And it shouldn't be too hard because, like, the Galaxy games do offer up, like, a bit of variety. All right, let's try and do it this time. Nope. I don't even know what I was doing different. Like, I feel like I did that as good as you fucking could. Although, in hindsight, if I had done that to the left, I could have gotten 9 lives. And been the real Puss in Boots. Alright, this is the one where I have to, like, find the secret exit to get out of here, right? Oh, God. I hate this. I hate levels like this. I don't know. Mario's the kind of game I play to turn my brain off, you know? Real life sucks enough as it is. I don't want to have to, like, reconstruct a map in my head when I play this game. God damn it. You know what? I keep forgetting you can do this. I literally keep forgetting that. And it's not until you get to Bowser's level where you're like, oh wait, that's a required, skill. But it's so weird because, like, unless you consulted with the manual, then you wouldn't even realize that Mario could do that. Because, like, why the hell would you? Like, just look at Mario in this... Okay, I really feel like that should have hurt me, but whatever. Like, in here, would you guess that Mario can throw, like, in any direction but straight ahead? I don't know, something about that just doesn't seem too intuitive. Like, I feel like there needed to be, like, a movie or something to, like, demonstrate that, hey, Mario can throw stuff over his head. But no. They're like, yeah, the kids will figure it out. And that's how you know Gen Xers are, like, a different breed of people, because they had, like, and older millennials, too, to an extent. They just had way more tolerance for this sort of bullshit. Like, this sort of cryptic, hey, you know what? We trust that you're gonna read the manual. And now we've gotten to a point where, like, people, like, they don't even include manuals with this crap. You know, I could have sworn that Yoshi was gonna show up in that level, and I'm pretty sure if I had kept going, he would have, but... you know, a win's a win. Wow. This is really not a long game. I'm actually kind of surprised. Like, you know, I know I labeled this part 1, but this might be the only part. Which is so bizarre, because, like... you know, I probably could have gotten away with, like, 2 parts for Mario 3. But that's cool, because if I'm able to finish this today, that means tomorrow I can start with Mario 64. And that can have all sorts of parts, all sorts of possibilities. And no, we are not going to do the infinite staircase glitch. Which, to this day, I still don't know how that works. Like, I've had somebody smarter than me try to explain it before, and I, for the life of me, just can't fathom, like, how it works. You know, it's like a connection type. You know what? Shit just works. Shit just fucking works. Also, I think this is the first time, like, the conveyor belt snake becomes, like, a level. Oh my god! Really? Really? Get it! How did I not die? Alright. You're Roy, I think? Also, they got real lazy with these boss fights. Although, this little thing is interesting. Does that continue to, like, get tightened? Oh, it does. Oh, alright! That's cool. Okay, so, like, if nothing else, the shortening walls does add a little bit more of a dynamic to the boss fight, like the encounter. But, I don't know. Can some of these guys start fighting in, like, mechs, or use magic, or, you know, do something? Just something more than just, like, wait for the enemy, jump on their head, rinse and repeat. But hey, I guess I shouldn't be complaining too much, because at least we're not fighting Boom Boom 100 times. Dude, that guy was ridiculous. Like, I feel like we beat that dude's ass, like, what, 20 times in that game? Like, I actually, maybe that should be, like, a good clip collection. Like, the times we Apexes fought Boom Boom, which I'm going to be miserable come, time for 3D World. Because not only do we push his shit in, but we do that with his, girlfriend, sister. I don't know, it kind of reminds me of Alabama. Maybe it's both. That's new. Also, hey, we're actually fighting dinosaurs this time. Why is World 6 in all the Mario levels so weird? Like, is it me, or, like, doesn't it seem like a level that should have been, like, near the beginning? How did that not hit him? Get back here, you. Nice. Yeah! And then proceed to immediately get hit. Come to think of it, I could be mistaken, but have we fought a Goomba yet? Oh, wait, yeah, I think we have in the caves. What the hell? Yeah! Oh, wait, no. There we go. Third time's the charm. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck! Ah! You know what? I'm glad we got that, checkpoint now. Because I was literally just thinking, I'm like, you know what? I'm probably not gonna die. I probably don't need this piece of shit. Grab it. Bitch. Granted, I'm a little angry that we lost all of our stuff, but hey, you know what? I'm not even mad anymore. It's like, it's more humorous than anything. Yay. How close were we to the... Aw, snap! The goat's back! Yeah, I'm fucking untouchable now, bitch! Can you kill him in one stop? Hell yeah! God, no wonder why you were all my fan fiction as a kid. Fucking fuck them up, Yoshi! What the hell are these things? Can he jump on you? Oh! Alright, let's find our damn footing. Yeah, it's just easier to ride these guys. And speaking of riding guys, Yoshi, how's it feeling? Whoa! I don't know if that should have counted, but thanks for the points. Although, now that I think about it, if we really become desperate for lives, we could probably get away with going back to level 1, and then just farming the endpoints, endlessly, but... Oh my god, no. How many more ghost levels are there? It's like... Is this the last one? Can it please be the last one? I'm so done with these. Like, I know this is only, what, the 4th one, but I feel so worn out. Like, if this were a porn, this is the point where we would turn the camera off so that I can refresh and get some water. What the fuck is this analogy? God damn it, I'm gonna get fired if this comes loose. And speaking of coming loose... Holy crap! Guy, will you fuck off? Ah! Oh my goodness. Oh, no, 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 no. Get in there. Alright. That's it, right? What the hell is this? Oh. It's that bull... Oh my god. Alright, that's the gimmick. What? I mean, I will give it to the boos on this one. They're creative. Like, the fact that you can have an entire level based around a single enemy is... It's certainly unique. I don't think there's another Mario enemy where you can do this. But, why this... Oh, I need the, What's that shit called? This is a leaf, isn't it? No? Oh, I think I know what to do. Come on, you fuckers. Just a little bit more. You know what? Not to toot my own horn, but I'm really surprised that worked, and I'm kind of happy it did. I feel for the most part, like, I probably would have just resorted to using, like, a power-up, like, you know, leaving the level, getting the power-up, coming back, and, like, charging up there, but... Goddamn, I'm proud of myself. Woo! Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting. I don't ever read these things. Here, the coins you collect or the time remaining can change your progress. Oh, God! That's right. Yeah, this is that frickin' level. Bro, just... Ah! Thank you, God! Yoshi, you're back. I missed you. I needed you to come back. I was so lonely. I was scared and vulnerable. Now touch me. Die. Yo, people listening on this, like, thinking to themselves, what the fuck? Yeah, I forget how this level's, like, what the time requirements are. Go away. God, I thought the exit was right there! You know, I deserve that. You know, that's what I get for, like, throwing Yoshi to the wolves and completely screwing him over in the process. Or her, whatever, you know, they identify as. You know, I'm progressive. I'm hip. I'm, you know, with it. I'm jiggy. Literally, no one has said jiggy since, like, I don't know. When was Nixon president? Yeah, that. What? He doesn't get eaten? But I just saw it! Son of a whore! Oh yeah, that bullshit too. Huh. I will say, that sound they make when they die, there's something, like, oddly satisfying about it. You know, it's like, it's kind of like when you get an onion ring in your order of fries. You know, you weren't expecting it, but, you know, it's not unwelcome. Kind of a weird analogy. Why am I thinking about food? Oh, yeah, that's right, because I'm an American, and I'm fat, and, you know, I like to eat gross things. Okay. I don't know about that one. I kind of feel like I was, shafted on that one. And not in a good way. Apex, is there a good way to be shafted? We just established that I'm hipping with it. Got it. I'm still trying to get over, like, how the hell did I die? Oh, you know what? I keep... Fuck! I really wish I had that stupid feather on me. Or, you know, I'll just fucking die, apparently. That's like, what? This is the 4th time we've played this level? Can I just win today? Die. Oh, and once again, like, the fact that we're listening to the same song on repeat, like... Koji, the song's good, but we do not need to have 5 versions of this song. God damn it. Whoa! Ah! Come on, come on, come on. I'm pretty sure they intend for you to, like, just jump on these Koopas endlessly and, like, milk the stars out of them or whatever the hell. Like this shit. Die. Oh my god, this fucking thing again. Come on, come on! Oh, thank goodness! I could feel myself, like, being slowly pushed back. And the fact that there's multiple endings to that level. Like, do you see what I mean? With its kinda crappy level design. I mean, I'm not saying the game is bad, but if you think this is better than Mario 3, you're fucking lying. Or you're just wrong. You know, it's like these people who say that, like, oh, I mean, chicken's good, but I really prefer pork. No, you don't. I'm just saying, do they call it, like, popcorn chicken or popcorn pork? Oh, shit. Wow, the one time where that being slow as hell actually worked out in my favor. That's incredible. Okay, I mean, I guess this song is not technically a remix, but, like, here's the part. Bum bum ba da da ba ba dum 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 dum. Every fucking song. And then it's like you compare it to the variety of, like, me getting my shit kicked in. Boom. But, what to talk about now? I guess we can continue to talk about, like, the marathons I want to do after this, because, like, it's pretty obvious I want to do, like, the Donkey Kong games, although, by the time... I really wish Nintendo... Shit. Would release Donkey Kong 64 on the Switch already, or the Switch 2. I don't know what it is with them, but, like, why do they have to constantly drip feed us these old, like, retro games every single generation? Like, do you guys remember how long it took for them? Interesting. You guys remember how long it took for them to, like, bring all these games to the Wii? And how they were somehow even slower than the Wii U? And now we get to the, Really? Really? Okay. And now we get to, like, the Switch and the Switch 2, and they don't even give us the option to buy those games anymore. They just say, hey, no, we're not... You can no longer own these products. But what you can do if you want to play them is pay the subscription, and just play us eternally. Like, this is what the corporations and the company have always wanted. Like, you know, there was actually rumors, or, like, there was a talk from this fucking asshole from Activision who said that he wanted to cause a microtransaction or have people pay every time they reloaded their gun in an online game. Bro! Like, is that not the most scummy thing you've ever heard? Like, in a time where everyone is struggling for money, this fuckstick's like, yeah, I want you to pay even more money. And speaking of money, holy shit! God damn! I am fighting the urge to say something horribly offensive right now. I am in heaven. Oh, that's where the gimmick goes. Anyway. Jump. But, like, there's no Donkey Kong 64. There's, we're just now getting GameCube stuff. God damn it! There's nothing from the Wii that isn't being... And no, the $60 port does not count. And there's nothing from the DS and the 3DS. Like, it feels like with every succeeding generation, Nintendo releases fewer and fewer of their older stuff. They would instead rather just, like, remake and then just hold it off forever. Like, you take the Pokemon games, for example. Like, the Pokemon games are the biggest offenders. Why do they take... Like, you have all these games that people want to, like, pay decent money for! And yet they never... Like, they're just allergic to business decisions that make sense. It's like, you know, Mr. Bowser, we could probably make, like, I don't know, let's say you have 80 million Switches out there. Like, let's just say, like, no, there's 150 million Switches out there, right? And how many people bought a Switch just to play Pokemon? Now, how many people would want to play, like, the older Pokemon games for that? To the point where they're willing to spend, like, $80 for a frickin' physical copy for the Game Boy, right? They could get those people out of the market. How the hell did I undershoot that? But they can undershoot the market, and I can't even focus. Holy crap. This game's, like, actually mind-fucked me. Sell these games for, like, $20, $30 a pop, 150 million potential customers, and they don't even have to do anything outside of just, like, port it. Something they've already done before on the 3DS. A system that has way more shit to worry about than the Switch. Like, the Switch should be, like, the dream Nintendo console, and yet for whatever reason, like, they've gatekept a lot of that stuff. Now, I see the rationale behind, like, why they are hesitant to do that with, like, Wii U games, for example, like, are those things that they just want to, like, port over and have you replay full price again. Like, that I understand, as shitty as that is. But there's no reason why, like, Game Boy Color, 64, like, basically anything that did not involve motion controls or two sticks, all those games should already be out there, available to purchase day one. No excuse. And it blows my mind that, like, Nintendo, as greedy as they can be sometimes, are just fucking allergic to money. I've never, like, I don't know, is there nobody there to, like, tell them, hey, this is an easy win, take it? And I was like, no. Like, they won't do obvious shit like that, but what they will do is sell dudes Happy Meal toys and cardboard. Ah! Like, I can feel myself slipping. That's the worst part. Like, I could feel it happening. It's like the game was holding me hostage, saying, die, 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 die. And I'm like, no, Daddy, please don't hit me with the belt. I did my chores, I promise. And then Mori came in and determined that that was a fucking lie. Oh my god. This is so annoying. This frickin' level. Like, that's the thing. It's, like, not even that hard. It's just boring. Like, it wants you to make all these little micro platforms, but, like, there's no spikes to get in the way. It's just the jumps they want you to perform are really tight. How have we not hit this already? Okay, there we go. Maybe that's the case. Like, because we kept missing the stupid-ass, flying mechanic. Oh, that's... Shit, that's right. This is the level where we actually need this stupid power-up. Go the hell away. Come on, come on, come on. You know what? It doesn't matter what the hell's in there. It could be an extra life. I could care less. I know what this is. Hey, it works, it works. Please tell me that was the intended path, because I do not want to play that shit again. That was actual balls. You know, I was kind of hoping I could beat this game in 2 hours, but looking back on it now, that was a little hopeful, wasn't it? Wasn't it, Apex? We'll probably beat it in 3, though. There's no reason why we shouldn't be able to beat this in, like, oh my god. In 3. Because it's not that long of a game. Okay, nice little callback to Bowser. Come to think of it, is it Wendy that's in this one? I didn't read. I think it is, yeah. That sounds right. Really? Huh! Getting pretty tight. By the way, how the hell does the fire in this work? Oh no. I have the little thwomps that go back and forward on the big on the, oh yeah, like these little fuckers. Those are cool to fight. Or, I should say avoid. Also, is this a life right here? No. I forgot, this is Mario World. You know, the lives do not get given to you. You can only take them. God damn it. You know, that's actually kind of funny. Somebody is doing a fire outside. Stupid ADHD brain and Wolverine's sense of smell. That was pretty cool. Drop. This really does feel like, what is that called? A Mario Maker level. I think a lot of these levels do. Like, it really does feel like the developer's kind of pointing and laughing at you. What the hell? Oh, this isn't even a freaking level. It's this bullshit. Wow. I wasn't even intending to hit him that time. I'm, you know. Oh, wait, is the next level, is that why the... Wait. Then who the hell was throwing that little fireball, then? Oh my god, are you kidding me? It's still going? Oh no. Oh god, I think this is that, this is that level. So, as far as marathons, not to get on this point again, but, like, I'm definitely doing Donkey Kong, definitely doing Yoshi. I might do Luigi's Mansion, because I can play all, like, by the time, this series gets going in proper form, Luigi's Mansion should be on the NSO GameCube, by that point. Troll. And then, beyond that, I don't really know. Like, I might do Metroid, depending if they ever, like, move that over. But, like, that's a problem. Like, a lot of these series just don't have that many games on the Nintendo system to, like, justify doing a full marathon, you know, per se. You know, they're not exactly Mass Effect, where each game is, like, 20 hours long, plus. Bullshit! Like, that's the thing. Like, if Nintendo could just release Metroid Prime 2, 3... Like, if the... hell, even Other M, as horrible as that game was. like, it'd be interesting to go back and, like, play these games with controls that don't make you feel like, I don't know, you have, like, a missing frontal lobe. That'd be awesome. Alright. Like, Donkey Kong 64 is really the only major Donkey Kong game. Actually... But yeah, 64 is the only big Donkey Kong game missing besides, like, maybe Jungle Beat, but honestly, who gives a shit about that game? You know what I'm saying? The hell? Go away, Death Trap. Oh! Oh! I keep forgetting I can do this. The hell? He's gonna die, isn't he? Huh. Well, I guess I could go back for that pipe. But, like... Yes! Oh, it's been a while since we've done one of these. Maybe this isn't random. Oh, yeah, it's not. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you! I'll have to, like, take note of, like, which one's which. I keep losing my train of thought because, like, I'll be, like, deep into, a thought, and then, like, one of these, like, weird jump scare levels will get me. But there's series that have, like, entire chunks missing. Like, there's a good lot of the Yoshi games that are missing. Like, the one on DS and the Wii U, weirdly enough, has not been ported over to any of the modern systems. Most of the Zelda games, strangely enough, have been brought over, although the best one is still missing, and I think we know which one I'm referring to. Where is Twilight Princess? Like, the fact that people still have hope that Twilight Princess is going to come out on the original Switch, you people, you're like, you have some serious copium issues. Nobody has more hope for such a solid situation than you guys. Like, I hate to tell you this, but, like, if Twilight Princess is ever going to come out, it's going to be GameCube NSO. So if you were under the impression somehow that Nintendo is going to take the remastered version on the Wii U and bring that over, you're living in a dream world. They haven't even bothered doing that for Wind Waker. Which, by the way, isn't it kind of weird that, like, Twilight Princess is interesting as far as the Zelda game is concerned, because I feel like that was the default for quite a while. And yet, outside of, like, outside of the hardcore fans, almost nobody talks about it. Like, people still talk endlessly about Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, Breath of the Wild, even though all those games are, like, several years old now. Decades, in fact, for some of them. But yet, like, nobody outside of the hardcore fans talk about Twilight Princess, and that's weird because, again, that was, like, the default link for pretty much up until Breath of the Wild. But I feel like, I don't know, I think people just kind of looked at Twilight Princess and saw it as, like, I really should have died there, as basically the upgraded version of Ocarina. And that's fair. I mean, the two of them are very similar. That fucking worked! That fucking worked! Huh. And I died anyway. Oh, okay, so I think you have to do that stupid spin bullshit to get on top of the Saw blades. All right, I got it. I see you, game, you tricky fuck. Huh. Really feel like I should have died there, too. Get up there. Good stuff, game. I almost admire your sneakiness. Shifty little bastard. I will say this is probably not the best game to play. It is by far the most fun to watch. Like there's so many of these like troll level designs. Like it wouldn't surprise me if this ends up becoming like the most watched video of the marathon. Like this and Sunshine for sure. Yeah, that's the shit y'all really came for, isn't it? Come on. Get out of here! But I really feel like I should have gotten the mushroom by now. Wow. Just take your time. There you go. I got you, bitch. Alright, let's see if I can do this right. Holy crap. That looked cool as hell, not gonna lie. Although I hope the level doesn't go on too much longer, because I don't know if I can take any more of this. Can you jump on those spikes too? Oh, what the hell? There's a checkpoint and a castle? Is that normal? God damn it. Wow. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. Wait. Can I jump on you? How the hell does that even work? Like, okay, like, between that and the ability to, like, throw up, that actually might swing this game, as far as, like, gameplay is concerned, for being better than 3. Like, little additions like that. Never mind. I take it back. 3's better. 3 is better. Wow, 4 times in one level. That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay, you. Come to think of it, is that only available because I got the blocks? Oh, fuck. I fucked up, didn't I? I fucked up! No! God damn it, I thought I could sneak my way through there. Man, this game is just kicking my ass. It's like, fuck, we can't make a game that's, like, as robust and... Oh! As robust as the previous title. What do we do, sir? Oh, just do our old bag of tricks and just make this shit hard as hell again. And the fans, because they're so loyal and dipshit, they won't even notice. Problem solved. I fucking jumped! What the hell? What the fuck? Bro, I jumped! Like, do I have to slam the button? That was bullshit! Oh, god damn it! Also, speaking of controllers, you're paying all this money for these controllers, and yet I feel like they're more fragile than ever. Now, maybe it's because, like, you know, I'm way stronger. When I get mad, I squeeze the controller, and that's what's, like, causing it. But I don't remember, like, I remember as a child, right, seeing people literally throw these things across the room, and they work just fine. But, like, these things, if they fall on your floor just at the wrong angle, They don't work anymore. I legitimately thought I was going to fucking die. I hate this level. Go! Fucking rise up! God! Bro, what the fuck? Like, this is torture. Like, you are literally stuck looking at that forever. It's like being stuck in traffic. Just fucking rise and get out of the way. Jesus. Like, it's bad enough there's a friggin' time limit, but, like, you're sitting there in agony waiting for this shit to load. I couldn't imagine how miserable, like, little kid me would have been at this crap. Hurry the fuck up. Yikes. Roommate's probably thinking, yo, is his teeth getting pulled? God damn, that took forever. Shit's taking so long I have to stop halfway through so I can shave. You know, if I had gone right there, I probably could have made it. But there's so much bullshit to dodge with, like, between the sunflower and, like, that giant pole in the middle, which, please, for the love of God, let that be the last obstacle. No more. Alright, I'm ready. Fuck you. Oh my god, there's more? Die! Alright, we cannot lose to Wendy. Dude, we can't do that again. Oh my god. 1. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Thank the freaking stars. I really wish there was a way to disable the power-up drop when you get hit. Because I definitely would have saved that for later. Holy smokes. Man. Okay. Next time they do Death Battle, if they don't bring that up, I know that they're rooting for Team Sonic. Because that right there is like something Popeye or the Mask or SpongeBob would do. Mario just takes a brush and wipes things out of existence. That actually might be his most powerful weapon. Which, by the way, speaking of Mario 3 again, is this not a cool little callback to, like, the previous levels? It's literally even using the same graphical style as 3. Which, by the way, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of miss the airships more than, like, I really do miss them. I really wish they would be, like, brought back in this game. And then they immediately ruin it by combining it with two of the worst aspects. So they took an airship level, and then they ruined it by... How is this fair? How is this fair? You have no idea where they're going to be. That's gotten me so many times now. Phew. So as I was saying, they've ruined it by combining it with 2 of the worst elements. They made it ghost and underwater. A pure nostalgic level, and they destroyed it. Does this ring end? Yikes! How am I missing all these guys? I'm gonna miss that barely, aren't I? I mean, this is cool and all. I'm definitely going to be coming back here to farm for lives if I need to. Really? There was no checkpoint in there, was there? You motherfucker. Wait, hold on. Of course not. You know, there's no mercy. You know, mercy is, other games do mercy. I'm just really surprised by, like, the lack of hidden, like, just anything that aren't levels. I don't know, this is kind of like, this is the video game equivalent of cheese pizza. You know, I'm not offended by it, but I don't know. It's just not my favorite. I don't, like, despite what you've seen with the commentary and, you know, the general inflection of my voice right now, don't misconstrue it. Like, this is a really good game. Like, really good. I don't, like, it's not only a good Mario game, but it's a good game. A bit too crazy with the level design at time, and this is fucking bullshit, but whatever. Like, see? The fact, oh my god, go away! Shit. No! I'm getting Ocarina of Time syndrome playing this. Where, like, the difficulty is not, like, dodging or learning the level, like, learning the level out, or learning the loadout of the level. Yeah, no wonder what that was a tongue twister. It's just waiting. Like, I've noticed that with a lot of the later levels in here. There's a lot of waiting in Mario World. You goddamn tease. Bullshit! Oh, well, at least we can get, like, an extra life out of here. Even though I know I'm gonna fucking die. Bro. 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 Really? You know, Apex, the rewind feature is right there. You can easily use it to circumvent that bullshit. But we don't. We won't do it. We won't do it for the integrity of the stream. You know, I feel bad enough that, I'm friggin' using insider knowledge to find out where those stupid warp pipes are. Like, that's the thing. Like, the level's not hard. It's just so fucking long and so fucking boring. Like, look at this. Like, the progress is coming to a screeching halt. I just want to get it over with. Like, come on. Like, at least with Bowser's Castle in 3, like, that was, like, had some interesting architecture. This is just ass. Like, everything about it just sucks. The music sucks. The atmosphere sucks. The challenge sucks. The deaths suck. Like, this shit. Like, what is hard about this? Nothing. You sit there, and you fucking wait, and then it goes, alright, you're good to go now. That's it. That's all, that's it. That's all there is to it. You sit around and you just wait for shit to happen. I have expected one of those Koopas to come down and smack Oh, you motherfucker. Oh, well, at least we're getting, like, lives out of this, right? I mean, kind of. I mean, we've only died, what, 3 times now? And 8 in the last couple levels? If I can just... Haha. Whatever. So, you know what's crazy, right? Like, I literally died because of dumb luck. Sorry, I'm not clairvoyant and can see the future. Actually, Apex, that's not what clairvoyant means. Really? Let's check that out. I used it right! Take that, doubter! Who exists only in my head. I don't have Asperger's. I don't care what my school psychiatrist told me. Alright, we've done it, folks. This is it. This is actually the worst level in the entire game. I literally cannot, for the life of me, remember how this shit goes. You know, it's amazing. You start this game as just Jared, and then you end up leaving as the Spoony Bard. To the people old enough to get that reference, kudos to you. Alright, so... is it the top we go up through? Nope. Oh my god, will you go away, you varmin? How about you? Do we go through you? Nope. Well, at least we found, that. Oh, I think I know now. Huh! Okay. I keep forgetting how, like, essential the blocks are to, like, later parts in this game. Alright, I think I know the exit now. Kudos. Oh my god. Today's episode of Apex Conquers was brought to you by annoying-ass level design. Here we go. Also, which spore are you supposed to be anyway? Dude, die! Oh my word! I hit that fucker like, what, 100 times? Oh my word. That was insanity. Alright. We're almost there. No. That's new. Not chancing it. Bye. Holy crap. I remember that being way worse than it was. But on the flip side, we're almost done with this game. We've got like what? Actually, you know, if I really wanted to, I could always just use the secret route and use the back door to his castle, which, again, you know, it's bad enough he puts a lava tower or like a pool of lava that can easily kill him in his own palace, but to put a back door in there too. Huh, Bowser, we gotta talk. And the reward for stupidest death in the playthrough goes to. You know, it's actually kind of great. I haven't had to, like, get up to get a refill or use the restroom or take a phone call or tell my children I don't love them or, you know, put the dog down like I'm a member of the current administration. Where am I going with this joke? Apparently I'm going to hell with that death. God, even the game thought that was too low. That's crazy. It was, sun was putting me to sleep. Die. I'm taking your shell. It is mine now. Forever. Oh, shit. I wonder, if Yoshi eats that, will he gain, like, superpowers? Bro, like, come on! Like, you see what I mean with, like, stupid shit like that? Like, I know the idea is to, like, listen out for them, and, like, you can kind of guess where they're going to be, but I still think it's a little cheap. Oh, come on. Come on, buddy. Dumb. Does he keep the shell? Oh, he does. Another level that needs Yoshi. Oh, this bullshit. Yep. Yep, I remember this crap. Yeah, you're not besting me here, son. Proceeds to die. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There you go. Good stuff, Mario. Not that I bothered checking, but, like, these Yoshi coins, do they, like, transfer over to the other levels? I don't think they do. Doesn't feel like they do. You know, I think I will do a Pikmin marathon, too. Like, even though it's not really a game that I enjoy, where the Pikmin die, and I really am one of those people that, like, will go back and make sure that I have pretty much a zero Pikmin death run. It would be interesting to see, like, how many people, or, like, how many Pikmin, like, actually perish under my leadership, without the ability to go back and fix stuff. Like, the Pikmin games are fun, but they do require like a little bit out of you that I would have preferred than streaming. That's why when I like pick games to stream, I pick stuff that's like pretty like turn your brain off and just watch. Let what happens happens. Oh my god, what the hell is in my eye? Come on, come on, come on. Oh, whoo! Man, I fucking hate like how like trappy this game, like this level in particular is. Like, do you see what I mean when I tell like I have reservations about people who say that this is their favorite Mario game? Like Blaze, I know if you ever listen to this, like I know this is your favorite, but man, I just don't see it. Like I see it for you, or I see it for like other people, but like for me, I don't even know if it would crack my top 5. Dude, are you freaking for real? Oh, hey, we finally are gonna get a chance to like get more liars and actually do that little mini game right this time. Hmm. Flower, all right, bro. What, bro? Cooked. Oh, hold on, I got a message. 1 second. Currently streaming, you nerd. You would know this if you were subscribed to the channel. Not that's gonna happen because this channel is shit! Alright, this has to be it. This has to... Whoa! Jesus! Stupid notifications. God damn it. This is the last ghost house, right? Like, there's no way there's more of these things. Oh, fuck me, this is that level. Yeah, this is that level. what the fuck? Okay. Thank you. Mm. Nope, that's bait. What the fuck do... I think I just fucked it up. I just fucked it up. What are you doing? Yep, I fucked it up. Okay. God, he takes a long time to pick up speed. Well, at least there's no shortage of lives, I guess. Alright. Bro, what the fuck? Oh, I think I get it now. Hold on. I'm retarded. Run. Alright. So now we gotta grab this thing. Go in here. What the fuck? Where's the switch? Whatever. I hate this fucking level. Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna do some research real quick in the stream because I ain't doing this. I'm not spending 30 minutes to figure out how to beat this bullshit level boss. Valley, Ghost House, exit. Normal, exit. Unless it's one of those go through like the 800 million doors. Again, I hate to use this line once more, but like, it really does feel like a fucking alien designed this level. So first, second, third, fourth. Fourth door? Alright, so it's the fourth. I get it. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm thinking of the secret level. Like the secret exit. That was some bullshit. We've got, what, 30? Oh, 40. It's so weird, because I vaguely remember Mario Bros. 3 being harder than World, and yet I feel like I've died more in World than 3. That's mostly because of, like, bullshit. Like, being bored to death. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sweet. Cool, too easy. Get me the hell out of here. You know what's sad part is I probably won't even be able to get enough of those points to do that minigame one more time, but fuck it. Fuck it! Fuck it! Hell yeah! So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 levels left, and 2 of them are castles. There we go. Here's something that's pretty unique. And now, a nice outdoorsy area. And that's the thing too. I feel like Mario World has way more of like these stupid ass cave levels, and I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I think I actually miss the water levels more. There we go. Ugh! Ah! Yeah, I knew I fucked up. The moment I stepped off, I'm like, yep, I died. Is it weird that I kind of half expected that to, like, pop it open? Okay. Hmm. That's bait. God fucking damn it. Should that have counted? Should that have counted? I don't know. I guess so. Fuck it. You know, who am I to question the hitboxing? Yeah. Ugh! I don't know. Towards the end, like all the jumps in this game start becoming like real nail-biting pieces of shit. Really? Can you give me that time, could you, bitch? Oh! And not even on the rebound, motherfucker. Yep, you can get the best Apex, but you were wrong. That is like the most cringe-inducing sound I've made this entire stream. I apologize. The hell is throwing... Oh, that's new. I will say, it's kind of amazing how, like, this late in the game, there's still more stuff to catch you off balance. Like, Nintendo, if nothing else, is not short on creativity. Bro, grab the mushroom! Douche. Boom. Now it's like, boom. I half expected him to kill me. You know what I think it is, too? I think it's because I'm not playing this with a D-pad. I think it's because I'm, like, using the Pro controller. There we go. That was neat. If you guys could only see my face reaction to that, I would, like, you can pretty much imagine what I was thinking and doing, but I was just like, really? They need to rename this shit Kick the Video Game. It's alright to laugh. You know, it hurts, but it's funny. It is funny. Also, this, I don't know how the hell I would have, like, come up with that organically. Alright, move close. Not worth it. Although, I guess in hindsight, I probably could have... That fucking worked? That fucking worked?! Oh my god. Alright, we don't need to be, like, super sneaky about this. We just need to find our exit. Really? Really? Oh, oh, fuck you! Oh, you can get 40 points! Alright! Man, I am spitting all over my monitor. I'm gonna have fun cleaning this thing. Alright. Oh, you know what's kind of funny? Because I'm pretty sure Larry was the first boss in 3, so now he gets to be the final boss of the Koopalings in this game. Is that a nice little redemption arc? I'm happy for you, Larry. I mean, I'm still gonna kill you, but... Also, like, I know there, if this, I'm not sure if this is considered canon or not, but like, isn't it a little weird that like Bowser in particular has a history of like kidnapping and threatening the lives of all the Koopa, like all the Mushroom Kingdom inhabitants, like threatening their head of state and like their way of life and transforming them into blocks and just generally being a terrorist to these guys, and yet Mario and everyone else just invites him to go-kart. Although I guess if we can invite the Russians to the Olympics and fucking God, and then have the Olympic Games during World War II and have fucking, you know, the Mustache Man, that Mustache Man, not Mario, be the fucking prime minister of it, then I guess anything's possible, isn't it? Bro! I'll tell you what's not possible, though. Me beating this fucking game! Ah! Also, I apologize in advance for the, yeah, in advance, he says, in a stream that's been going on for almost 3 hours now. Holy crap, what is wrong with me? Am I, like, running out of steam? But, like, apparently there's an issue with the audio where, like, for me it sounds fine, but, like, I noticed the problem when you go on the when you're listening on your phone, it sounds really quiet. I don't know what causes that. And I'm kind of tired of, like, going through and adjusting the audio levels every single time. So to those people, I just say, hey, you know what? Put in headphones. That's the best I can tell you. Like, I had a buddy on here, I'll just refer to him by Sonic right now, but he has made the proclamation that OBS is user-friendly, and I'm like, for fucking who? MIT students? Like, that's how you know the younger generation is just built different, because, like, they just intrinsically know this stuff. Wow, that was impressive. I would really like to get out of this level. Ugh! Thank you. I'm really surprised there aren't any spikes or anything. Oh god, here we go. What the fuck? God, I hate that thing. Dude, go the fuck away. Bitch! Oh. I needed this asshole. He's gonna teleport to the left, isn't he? Ugh! Come on, come on, come on! Fuck you. Dude, go away! Oh my god! That's bullshit! Dude, they shove so much crap at the end! Oh my god! Dude, really? The whole fucking snake level again? This is ridiculous. God, like, just fucking die. You know, in hindsight, I probably could have used the turtle shells as, like, a get-out-of-jail-free card, but the chances are those things would have just ricocheted and killed me. Although, I could also go back to the earlier levels and just farm fire flowers and save myself this nightmare of a headache. Oh my god, it's not even, like, this part's not difficult. It's just long and boring, and there's no way to speed it up. And you're losing so much time from this. That's the second time I've dodged that thing by the skin of my teeth. Like, look at this. Look how long this shit's taking. So, like, you need to go in there and just start kicking ass, like, instantly. Die, bitch. God damn it! Really? Fuck. Get the fuck in there! Oh, now he fucking fits. Frickin' magic, Mario. Haha! Oh my god, we gotta hurry. This is... Oh my god. Come on, come on, come on. God damn it. This is it. Yes! Haha! Holy smoke. Dog, that shit was brutal. I think Kamek was the real boss there. Because it sure as hell wasn't Lemmy. Or Larry, or whatever the fuck his name is. Yeah, Chief, I don't think we're beating this in 3 hours. It'll be just slightly over. Can he rescue her? Hell yeah, he can! I'm freaking Mario! The front door. Final level. Now, can we get through this without any deaths? I give myself 30 seconds before that's true. I'm dead. Oh! Now, how bad would this be if I didn't have these blocks in the way? 1, 5, alright. 6, 7, 8. Let's try 6. That sounds right. I hope I made the right call. Game, that was fucking devious. Ugh. Right, so... Man, the margins of error are so fucking... Alright, you can move back now! The margins of error are really tight. Goddamn hallway, this must be your first time, cause... Whew! No! Okay. I'm not sure how I dodged that. I couldn't do that again if I tried. Wow. Ugh. Yeah, it's definitely got to be 1 and 6. There's no way that's a fake area. What the hell is that thing? Oh, it's a... Oh. Fuck. The fuck is that? Oh, that's like the little stupid minion things you gotta throw back at them. Like, these areas aren't even that dark. I don't even know why this is here. I cannot believe that worked. But whatever it is, it's causing the game to slow down significantly. Okay, game, if there was ever a time to put a secret block, now that would be it. Raha! Later! Doesn't he start dropping, like, metal balls or something? Also, this right here, for the Super Nintendo, that's a damn good effect. Help me! They really do not want you to lose this fight. That fucking works? That fucking works? You learn something new every day. I will say, Mario has quite, a plethora of powers and moves he can do. Bitch. Damn it. Fuck. Alright, B, I'm trying to beat you in, like, 8 minutes. Can we get this going? I got your padding down. There we go. God, what? Fuck you. Dude, just grab the goddamn thing! Fuck. That would have pissed me off. Yeah! I don't know if I can jump on his head. I'm not risking it. Got ya! Yes, that's it! And we're even normal size, too! Woo! Oh, yeah. Mario's gonna be eating good tonight. Mario, the princess, Yoshi, and his friends are going to take a vacation. That's right. Mario, Yoshi, and the princess. And no one else! There's a reason why this is not called Super Mario Brothers. Goodbye, Luigi. Yeah, you can definitely tell this game was made to show off the power, like the graphical fidelity of the Super Nintendo. And damn, does it not disappoint. I cannot believe we beat this game in one sitting. That's actually, that's really surprising. Was the game really an hour shorter than Mario 3? Like, I know we didn't do, like, a decent chunk of the levels, but, like, shit, right? Like, does anyone else feel like this should have, like, at the very least been 2 parts? Although, I guess we are doing this, like, 3 hours as opposed to doing, like, an hour and a half, taking a break, coming back, another hour, taking another break, coming back, and finishing in another hour. I don't know. It was just a weird experience. But while we're going over the credits here, I guess we can knock out a few more things. Like I mentioned several times before, Mario World, as far as control, probably better than Mario 3. Like, it's definitely got more going on under the hood. Like, the ability to throw stuff and, like, do the spin jump. That's probably some of the most unutilized features in my playbook, but I know for speedrunners and people who do stuff on Mario Maker, that's, like, a go-to strategy that they like to personally incorporate into a lot of their level design. That's why, like, you'll see in a lot of Mario Maker levels, they'll do the spinning saws of death, or they'll have like cannonballs come through because they encourage you to like utilize those feature, or sometimes they'll have you throw stuff. Mario World also looks better. Um, I hesitate to say whether it sounds better because I personally find the instrument choices to be a little perplexing, I guess. Like, it's not my favorite soundtrack. Mario World really only has like one decent song to its name, and the rest are kind of meh. I think it was a case of like it was a good indicator for like the stuff that's way better coming down the pipe. Because after this game, you started to get into the Super Nintendo's real heavy hitters, in my opinion, and this includes games like Castlevania 4, Mega Man X, Super Metroid, Donkey Kong Country, Link to the Past, Yoshi's Island. There's that Mario RPG that I unfortunately haven't played yet. I don't know if I will, but although I do intend to play the remake sometime. It's got way more enemy variety now that I'm looking at it. So it's certainly got that going for it. Uh, just an overall good game. Like despite all the times I was freaking out, like don't misconstrue anything. This was a worthwhile experience. Like if you have not played Mario World, was not to call the Mario 3 there. Uh, I I still highly recommend it. At the very least, play the first like 3 worlds just to get a taste of like how good it is. I don't think the pacing is as rock solid as it could have been. I think the level design is a bit too dependent on you having outside access to Yoshi. I kind of think bringing back the 2-hit rule before death is a step back in my opinion. I preferred Mario 3's approach to it, where yeah, you might have lost the power up, but at least you still had double hits. Now I know Mario World makes up for this by allowing you to have a power up on standby, but the fact that that gets activated the moment you get hit is frankly kind of annoying in my opinion. And besides, if I really wanted to farm the good items, I think I just think like the lack of power-ups in general kind of holds this game back in my opinion. Like, I don't think, besides since Mario 1, they've never had this where they've had less power-ups than the game prior. And I think there's a reason why in subsequent new Super Mario Bros. Games, there's always been more than just your standard star power, power-up of the week, and then the Fire Flower. And the Mushroom, of course. I think there's a reason for that, and it's just because they pretty early realized that the power-ups were what made the Mario games just a step above just like generic platformer. And that's something that's gonna come kind of to a head in Mario 64 because the power-ups there are pretty much non-existent. And in fact, they're like that for the series until you get to New Mario Brothers on the DS, and then to a somewhat extent on Mario Galaxy, but we'll get to those games when we get to them. We're clocking in at about 3 hours here, so if you watched the entire thing all the way through, thank you so much for sticking with this. Sorry for blowing out your eardrums earlier with all the times I've raged. I probably will do Mario 64 tomorrow, so that'll be up by the time everyone watches this. And this was really fun. Thank you for stopping by, and something, don't bother with the